Good day, people. Good day. Hope you're good. I'm good. It's raining. It's Sunday. It's Sunday afternoon. I'm sitting here in Joburg, Boksburg, at a truck stop. It's pouring. It's wet. It's cold. But I'm well and I'm healthy and I'm good. And I'm thankful and I'm grateful for the rain, for the coldness, for the trees, mountains, the leaves, the birds, the bees, everything. I was sitting here in the truck thinking about the lion and the hyena. Now, my father was a guy that always loved to watch documentaries about animals. Animal Planet, National Geographics, um, Discovery channels about animals. Um, in Afrikaans, programs like Terwille van Oorlewing. So he loved to watch it, and when you got to his house, and we grew up as children in the house, the TV always been on animals, play animal channels, and always animals. And he loved animals, my father. So we we as children, we used to watch documentaries and programs about animals. So I, as a person, saw that as a child, my early adolescent years, I've learned that lions are the most fierce animal on on the land, on the ground, on the land. Every animal is scared about a lion. It's cautious about lions, and they respect lions because they know lions. They are fierce. They are ruthless. They don't care how big, how small, how tough, how thick your skin is. If they attack, if they want you, if they want to eat, they will go for you. Elephants, giraffes, rhinos, hippos, they don't care. It can be an alligator, it can be a crocodile. They go after any animal because they hunger. Now, the hyena and the lions, they are two animals that have differences, and they are rivals through all the years. And hyenas is scared of lions. They respect lions and they are scared of lions because they know a lion can snap their, their spine with just one bite. A lion can snap a hyena's spine just one bite. Snap his spine, and then the hyena can walk, can't hunt, and will die. So hyenas are scared and they fear lions. But I saw programs over the years that a bunch of hyenas, two, three, one, they will go to lions and to their territories. When the lions are eating a cat and they are almost full and the cat is almost done, but the hyenas smell that cat. That hyenas will go, that smell of that blood and the smell of that food will drive them to that lions. And the craving for food and the craving for something to eat, it goes beyond, it drives the hyena beyond the boundaries of that I must be scared for that lion. That hyena doesn't care about his spine being snapped. He doesn't care about being killed. He doesn't care about any any memory about we are rivals or whatever. He's hungry. He needs something. He wants to survive. He wants to eat. He wants to have something in his stomach. And there's only this meal that is in that territory, at that lion's territory, and I need to go and get it. And they will go, and after trying and fighting and running back and coming back and trying, eventually they will take that cat and they will take it away and they will eat it and they will have a fun and have a meal and they will be full and they will be happy, and the lions will just let them go. We are full. We are full, and when we are hungry, we will go for our cats again. So what I've learned through that is when you really want something, when there's a desire, when there's a need, when there's a hunger in your soul, in your spirit, for something. It can be anything. It can be a job, it can be education, it can be a diploma, a degree, it can be a car, a house, it can be a soulmate, it can be whatever. The hunger, the drive, the craving, the dream that you have inside of you for whatever you want in life must drive you beyond your boundaries, your safety nets, your safe spaces, and your comfort zone, and it must drive you and take you to places that you never dreamed you would go to reach your dream. But it must be good places, not bad places, and evil places, and places that God doesn't want us to be and to go in, especially to go and seek for help, at the wrong places and dark places and at the enemy, the devil, Satan. You must trust and obey and believe and put every effort in and go and take what is yours. There's a song that we sang in church. I went to the enemy's camp and I went to take back what belongs to me, what is mine, what is owed unto me, what God promised me. I went to the enemy's camp and I went to take back. So I want to suggest that we need to really put an effort, and the boundaries that we place for ourselves and set for ourselves, that can sometimes and many times prevent us to get what we really want in life. So just go beyond that boundaries and go and take back what is yours. Enjoy.